Hi everybody, I hope everyone is doing well. I don't usually consider myself to be a medium, but I believe that Micah has come to me and will not leave until I do this reading because she has something that she wants the public to know. So I'm here doing that for her. Okay. So I'm just going to go through each card, explain the meaning and divination, and then explain how I interpret it. So the first card is dance, which the meaning is a transcendence of a situation through ecstatic physical action, triumph, victory, constructive or destructive adherence to a set forms of action. And then this card, which I consider my hiding card, couche, is the retreat from daily life for a spiritual purpose, internal inspiration, realization of the amount others sacrifice that we may grow and prosper, a sense of sacredness of all life. So to me, with these two cards together, is Micah saying, what I really did is not being talked about fully. So what she wants to get across to the public is that there's more to this than she just mentally collapsed and killed herself. No, this was a strategic plan that she crafted. And then, so this card, Secret Societies, the meaning is the moment when all things hang in the balance, cases of law, cases of conscience, pangs of conscience, calling one to action, recourse to the ancestors for a decision in the matter at hand. So when you read the book, it talks about this woman putting herself in this position. It's basically, I believe, justice. But notice the picture, how she's in the woods. There are people around. To me, this represents her death. No, it was not a suicide. There were other participants, but she put herself intentionally into this situation. She knew that this outcome was going to happen. And this card is Santeria Santiro. The meaning is offering, strong sense of the holiness of the earth, which leads to patience and industry in physical matters, and it usually represents a man with dark hair and dark eyes. So to me, her death was done for a male. I'm sure we can all guess who that male is, and also I feel like he had to, because she was exposing and would not stop. I feel like all the stalking, all the following was all the admission to the hospital was an attempt to make her be quiet, but she said no. And that's how she ended up here. here, this card, Carnival, the meaning is points to a greater appreciation of the elements of the question or concern that is addressed in the reading. Physical aspects of the question or concern, release from a problem through physical means. To me, this card just represents what I did needs to be talked about more. The steps I took, the strategy that I implemented, the purpose of what I did needs to be addressed more, talked about more. Forget about the suicide per se. It's what led up to and what is going to come out after is the important part. And this card is really interesting to me and the most important, I think. Rada Hunsis, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Excuse me, is wisdom in handling of maternal affairs, ability to translate into physical reality, firmness, aggressiveness, and it represents a young woman. So really, when you read the book, this card is she's like taking care of these jugs. So the purpose of what she did was protection of the future, protection of people in the present who have suffered from abuse. And there, if you look at the number of jugs, there's many. And I believe they will start coming forward. So to me, the main purpose, goal of what happened to Mica and what she did was to protect the people that have been harmed by what has gone on. I feel like not only in her marriage, but especially and most importantly in the church. Master of the Head. The meaning is realization of purpose, initiation, teachings, assistance from forces perceived as highly placed. To me, this just symbolizes for her the realization of what she has to do. What I've been thinking about, because I started this reading yesterday, is that Mica was truly a believer in the Lord. And I think that that was underestimated in her, but she was truly a follower and knew that what was occurring was not right in the eyes of God. And she couldn't let it proceed. And this, Rada Urzuli Frida Dahomey, the meaning is imaginings beyond possibility, the jolt of shattered dreams. So together, it was like, I am a believer in Christ. I cannot let this continue, because to me, this is like you have all these wonderful things, but you're crying a river of tears. She couldn't live with herself if she just continued on and acted like everything was fine and normal. No. What I feel like this also symbolizes is the realization of what she has to do and being upset about it, but knowing it's for a greater purpose. Because she just couldn't live with herself if she had just proceeded on with her life and didn't say a word about the things that she had witnessed and the things that she knows. And this is the last card, which I love because look at it. This is Mica now. She's at wherever she is, she's at peace. And this is Grand Ebo, and it symbolizes harmony born of a deep and abiding wisdom, a marriage in the visible or invisible world as an expression of harmony and plenty. Mica is at peace. She crossed over into a place and she is not suffering or unhappy. She's free. So I think that's what she wants everyone to know, that her death was not in vain. She was not at the mercy of a madman. She purposely constructed this event. She knew what was going to happen, but her life is not more important than what God wanted for her. So she wants to know that she chose her faith over herself, which is what she believes is paramount. And she ultimately won, and God won. And she wants everyone to know that. So she doesn't want people to mourn her death, but celebrate her death, because she's in a better place and evil is going to be stomped out for good. So that's the end of the reading. Please let me know what you think in the comment section, and pray for Mica and her family, and know that justice will prevail. And so that's it. I love you guys, and Mica loves you all too, and see you later.